Now from the windy city of Chicago. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Cincinnati.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field.
Peraza.
Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0. In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Comes set and the 0-1 to third. Suarez is up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too.
Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead. Here's Jason Hayward now, high in the air out to center field. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The second baseman.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has an even 10 hits in 39 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First offering on its way.
The center fielder, number 27.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Smoke toward third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yasiel.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Stepping into the box, Garcia. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Garcia is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Winker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Luis.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Baez.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home 3rd. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Baez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch out, nothing doing.
1 strike.
Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll make it over to third base safely. The Cubs have runners at first and third now to start the inning.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
And a double play ball perhaps for Scooter. The 2nd for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from 3rd.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from 3rd to score.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. 1 there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Runner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The batter.
Digging in now,
16.
Garcia. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 19.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 3.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Albert Almora.
Line to the right side. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Oh, and it hits the top of the video board. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. This offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And right into the shift. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Catcher. Tucker.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And another foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Popped up.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Jose Iglesias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Cincinnati. Number 4.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Iglesias.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Amir Garrett will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. As ball gets down, let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Number 16.
Digging in the switch hitter, Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Winker going back on it. Gone!
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Standing in, Jose Peraza. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done.
Garcia in the hole. From a knee. He gets him. What a play.
The left fielder, number 33.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the Here's Javier Baez. He'll look to get
Leading
things
off
going here in the
for the
Cubs
Cubs.
half of the sixth.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped into the air, back behind second. Jeanette is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so...
High and deep to center field. Back goes Kemp. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
2 away now for the Cubs in the sixth. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning coming up. So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. This is in the air out to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%?
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And the Jared Hughes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jared Hughes.
So stepping in, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Kemp to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The center fielder, number 5.
Coming to the plate, Albert Almora. His career line against Jared Hughes. He has a 3-for-12 line. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Pitcher, Kyle.
Striding in, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. In now is Yasiel Puig. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hits this one hard the other way. Rizzo is there. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. That's out of here as it trims the bushes.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
And he gets ahead 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's gone into the bleachers.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker. Your attention,
on his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
0-1's the count.
So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Garcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Michael Lorenzen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left
First
fielder,
pitch coming. Here it is.
Kyle.
Well struck down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Ready now, Javier Baez. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's a .333 hitter. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett.
Now batting.
As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Gennett.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So
the
here's
center
Matt
fielder.
Kemp now.
Matt
1 run in and 1
Kemp.
gone so far this inning. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So we got him looking there. Matt Kemp goes down for
Now
out
batting.
number 2 in
The
the
right
top
fielder.
half.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Puig.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 11-5, the final tally in this one.